Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elle and today is going to be a really fun book haul. May was my birthday month and so I have 30 plus books to share with you. A lot of these books I bought myself and some I got from some family members and friends. So I'm just really excited to share all of these with you. And I also want to thank anyone who wished me happy birthday. I felt very loved on my birthday, so thank you guys so much. And let's get right into this book haul because this is going to be a long one. The first book I got in May was towards the beginning of the month, is Beyond the Thistle by Samantha Young. I always get those two mixed up, but this is a small town romance set in the Scottish Highlands, and I think the heroine is a single mom and the hero is her bodyguard. And I think there's also some romantic suspense in this one, so I'm really excited for this one. I know that Jess from Thistle Books loved this one, and anything that she loves I will love. We have very, very similar reading tastes, so I'm super excited to add this to my collection. I remember reading the first book in one of her most popular series on Dublin Street and really liking that. And I kind of want to go back to that series, but I'm excited to have this one and read some really good small town romances. Next book I got in May was Into the Tides by Laura Pavlov. So I've seen Laura Pavlov circulating around Instagram a lot, and I love her covers. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. When I saw some of my friends picking up this book, I was like, oh my gosh, this one sounds so good. And I think this is a brother's best friend romance, small town. So I'm really excited for this one and to read some books from Laura Pavlov. The next book I got was Bittersweet Heart by H. Hunting or Helena Hunting, and I'm actually listening to this on audio right now and I'm absolutely adoring it. This is a teacher-student romance with hockey, very angsty, kind of messy a little bit. So the hero and heroine meet on a lake actually, and the heroine is just like laying out on a floaty on a lake, and I think she like falls asleep or something, and so the hero was like, oh my gosh, are you okay? And that kind of starts their kind of like fling for the summer. And so then when she is being a stand-in professor at his college, and when he walks in and he sees her, he's like, oh shit, like, oh my gosh, that is the woman I had this amazing hookup with. And so she's going through a lot at the moment. She has a ex-husband who will not sign her divorce papers, who's very mentally abusive and very manipulative, and she's just trying to survive through this year and to divorce him. But she's also falling in love with the hero, and it's very forbidden. It's also reverse age gap. She, I think, is like 29 and he is 21. And I'm just loving this. The audio is amazing. Zachary Weber narrates this one. It is so, so, so good. I can't wait to finish it. I'm just absolutely loving this one. I have King of Pride by Anna Huang. So I need to read King of Wrath really badly. I still haven't read it and I really want to read it. It's going to be on my June TBR because I want to get to this one, because so far people have been loving this one. I think this is where the first one is A Marriage of Convenience, and this one says, reserve control and proper to a fault. Kai Young has neither the time nor inclination for chaos, and Isabella with her purple hair and inappropriate jokes is chaos personified. With a crucial CEO vote looming and a media empire at stake, the billionaire heir can't afford the distraction she brings. Isabella is everything he shouldn't want, but with every look, every touch, he's tempted to break all his rules and claim her as his own. Bold, impulsive, and full of life, Isabella Valencia has never met a party she doesn't like or a man she couldn't charm except for Kai Young. So it kind of sounds like opposites attract, maybe. So I'm really excited to get to this one. I know people have just been loving this book more than King of Wrath, so I'm excited to dive into this one. I loved Twisted Lies by Anna Huang. last year when I read it, and I just love her billionaire romances, so I'm really excited to get to this series. Then I had to pick up Charlie Love and Cliches by Ella Mays. I really love Ella Mays' books. I've only read one, but I need to get back into her books, and this is her newest release, and I think it is a workplace romance. I don't know if they knew each other before. I'm not really sure. And is her guy the man she went out with years ago and can never stop thinking about? So I think it might be like second chance, but I heard it's just really cute and quirky and fun. And sometimes you just need a really lighthearted read, and I just really like Ella Mays' writing. She makes me laugh out loud, and so I really want to get to this one in June and just have a lighthearted, fun romance. And I snagged Rewrite Our Story by Kat Singleton. I've been wanting to read Kat Singleton for a couple months now, and when she came out with this book, A Small Town Romance, Second Chance, I was like, sold. Those are all the tropes I love, and so I'm really excited to dive into this one soon. And I just think the cover is so gorgeous, and I also love like the back. It's just so pretty. So I'm excited to get to this one. I've heard really amazing things, and I'm ready to read some small town romances in June. And I went to Half Price Books and Barnes & Noble. I have this really amazing Half Price Books like 20 minutes away from me. It's a little bit of a drive, but they are so amazing, have an amazing selection of historical romances a lot of the time, and I've been really wanting One Night of Scandal. It's kind of hard to see, but I'll show you the step back. I saw it on Ava Reed's Romance, her Instagram for Step Back Saturday, and I just love this like step back. It's so gorgeous. I was like, I need to have that, and I was gonna buy it on eBay, but then I saw it at Half Price Books. There were 2 copies, and I was sold. I just love this cover. I love all of the purples and blues, and so I'm very excited to have this one, and I don't even know what it's about. I think she gets compromised, and then they have to go on like an adventure. I don't really know, but I honestly got it for the step back, but I might read it. I really liked what is the book? Oh gosh, I can't remember. I'll put it up on the screen, but it's another Teresa Medeiros that was amazing. So good. I think it's like Yours Till Dawn. I really love that one, and this one kind of has the same vibes, like One Night of Scandal, Dawn. But yeah, I'm excited to grab this one, and I just love historical romances and step backs. So I'm excited to post this on my Instagram soon. Then I snagged Sinner and Saint, the 2 new covers. I don't really like Priest. It's fine. I found it meh. Like I remember liking the beginning of Priest and then not the end. But I love these 2. These are my favorites in the series. Sinner is definitely my favorite. But I also love Saint. And I just wanted the new covers with the men covers. I'm literally so sad that Saint, the man cover, is not in print anymore, because it was one of my favorite people covers ever, and I should have added it to my collection when I could have, but that's okay. So these are both very emotional romances. One's a billionaire, and they all have to do with some like religious aspect. Like the heroine in this one wants to become a nun, the hero's a monk in this one, and I just really love these covers, and so I'm super excited to have them. And then Sophie Lark, she redid all of her Brutal Birthright series covers, and I just love them so much more than the men covers, so I wanted to snag them. These are the last 2, Heavy Crown and then Broken Vow. I have not read Heavy Crown yet. I really need to. I loved Broken Vow. This is a mafia romance series. All of them follow different family members, and this one is a grumpy sunshine romance, protective hero romance, and he's also her bodyguard. Somebody tried to murder her. And then this one, I don't really know what this one is about, because I think it's kind of spoilers, so I don't want to read the synopsis, but I'm so excited to have these on my shelves. I just think they're gorgeous. I'll show more detailing of this one. Okay, that's not working. It's not focusing. Okay, there. And then Broken Vow. I just love the cowboy boots because he's secretly a cowboy. But these are awesome, and I'm so happy to have them on my shelves. I grabbed the rest of Our Story by Tal Bar, Bauer. I don't really know what to say their last name, but this is a hockey romance. I've heard it's very emotional and angsty, so I'm really excited to read this one, and hopefully I can get to it in June for Pride Month. And yeah, I am just in my hockey romance era. I feel like everybody is, but I am dying to read some really good hockey romances. And then I got the cover-to-cover book box for the Salacious Players Club series, so I was going to show you that. I literally am am in love. I literally am in love with these covers. So here is Praise, and there's silver embossment on it. I think it's so pretty. And then they also have it on the back. I just love it. I'm so happy. This is one of my favorite series. I just think they're so fun. This is a series where they have a pleasure club, and each book follows a different character or club owner. Let me show you Give Me More. Mercy and Praise in the second book are definitely my favorites. I liked Give Me More, but it wasn't my favorite. There's Mercy. I love Mercy. It's definitely my favorite in this series. I feel like more than Praise. I just really loved it. It's a reverse age gap romance, and she is the dom and he is so submissive, and he's also the son of the hero from the first book, who is another owner of the club, so they have to kind of keep their romance a secret. And then I have Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. I am reading this right now, really enjoying it. I am so happy I got this one with the sprayed edges. It's just so good. It is a romance, fantasy romance, where it is a like school for dragon riders. So I'm in the very beginning of the book. I'm like, I don't know, 200 pages in. I'm really liking it though. And I heard from Christy Reads a Lot, that this is just a first print and edition. Like, this is not going to be like this forever with the sprayed edges. So if you want sprayed edges, definitely go snag it now, because I think once those are gone, they won't come back, maybe. I don't know. But I'm so excited to finish this book and keep reading. I'm really enjoying it. I'm obsessed with this book. It is so good. The romance is very slow, but I'm really liking it, and I love all of the dragons. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this one. And then I grabbed Moments in Time by K.K. Allen. This, I think, is a second chance romance where the heroine and hero were in a relationship, but then for some reason something happens where she ends up marrying his best friend, and so now it's years later, and she is working at a I think it's like a strip club, and he is there for like a party with some of his colleagues or something, and he sees her and he recognizes her, and he's like, who is that? And I think they restart up their friendship and reconnect. I think she's also a single mom, but I've heard this is very angsty, and I love angst and mess, so I'm excited to get to this one. Had to grab the new edition of the Kingmaker by Kennedy Ryan. This book is one of my favorite books of all time. This romance is incredible, and I'm so excited for Kennedy Ryan that this is finally traditionally published, and it will be out in the world to a plethora of new readers, and this is just such an amazing book. This is a pining romance, kind of second chance, longing, a little bit of action in there, friends to lovers. So good. I love this one with my whole heart, and I'm so excited. I love this cover. It's so pretty, but I also love the original covers. Yeah, so definitely go check this out. This is one of my favorites of all time. It is so good. And Catherine Cowles came out with Echoes of You May 2nd, and this book is so amazing. I got an ARC of this one and read it in 2 days. It was incredible. I have both editions because I love both of them. This is the People cover, and then this is the special edition cover. I forgot what that word was, but this is a friends to lovers romance, small town, who did this to you vibes, very protective hero, romantic suspense. It is just so good. Definitely my favorite of the series so far, and I'm just so excited for the next book in this series. I just loved this book so much. Definitely my favorite of her new Lost and Found series, More Than Whispers of You. And I grabbed the Birthday List by Devney Perry. This is it's a very unique romance. Our heroine lost her husband, and the hero was the one, like the police officer that told her her husband passed away, so now it's years later, and she is trying to cross off this birthday list that her and her husband made of different things they want to do every birthday together, like jumping off an airplane or going to a karate class. And so she goes to I think it's a karate class or self-defense class, and she meets the hero again, and the hero is the instructor, and they kind of start up a friendship. And he starts helping her cross things off her list, and it's really fun. I really like this one, and I really enjoyed this one. I listened to it on audio. It was really, really good. And the next books I got were Saving Six and Redeeming Six. These are the next two books in the Boys of Tommen series. I think they were both on sale, so I got them on sale, and I'm so excited to have the series completed so I can just binge it now, and I'm very excited. I don't really know. I think these are both very emotional romances. They follow the same couple. They're very heavy, and I am just excited to dive into this one. Lots of people I know, bookish friends, have been loving this series, especially these two books, so I'm very excited to get to them and start the Boys of Tommen series. Then I wanted to grab the people cover of Whispers of You. This is so good. I love it. This is the first book in the new series by Catherine Cowles, the Lost and Found series, and this one is Second Chance, a small town, romance, romantic suspense. Very, very good. Love this one. So glad to add this addition to my shelves. And I got Riven Knight, a Noble Prince by Devney Perry. I wanted to start collecting this series, and I've heard these are the best ones in the series. I already have Tin Queen, I think it's what it's called. This is a motorcycle romance series, so I'm really excited to have these. I don't really know what they're about, but I'm just excited to have them in my collection. Then I grabbed Love Unexpected by Q.B. Tyler. This is a stepfather romance, I think, very forbidden. Her mother dies, and I think that he became her stepfather when she is in her teens, so it's not like weird like she grew up with him, but they start having a relationship to cope with their grief, I think, or something along the lines of that. But I'm excited to read some more forbidden romances from Q.B. Tyler. I grabbed this Duet by Q.B. Tyler. This one is very messy and angsty. The hero it's the heroine and one of the heroes, I think it's a love triangle. They go to couples counseling. They're a marriage in trouble, and I think she starts hooking up with their marriage counselor. So very messy. I'm excited to read these, and I just love Q.B. Tyler's writing, so I'm really excited to get to these soon. Then the last three books I got were the special or alternative editions of the Chestnut Springs series by Elsie Silver. I already have the people covers, but I wanted these two. So we have Flawless. This is a hate to love bull rider romance, small town. So good. And then Heartless. This is a nanny romance, small town, cowboy, kind of hate to love, but more like I want to hate you because you're so hot kind of thing. So good. One of my favorites of the series. I just love all of these books in this series, seriously. So good. Like Flawless is one of my favorites. I love Powerless. This is a friends to lovers romance, road trip romance. She is a runaway bride, and they go on a road trip together. It's really good. They've always had feelings for each other for years, and they finally act on those feelings. I love this cover. I think it's my favorite out of the special edition covers. It is so cute, and I'm so excited for Reckless. I literally cannot wait. We got a little sneak peek of the couple in this book, and I'm dying for that book. I'm so excited. It releases in 2 weeks, I think. So I'm dying to read that one and to add it to my Elsie Silver collection. Alright, well, that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing all of the books I got in May. I'm so excited to add these all to my collection. And I want to thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.